present. Yes, good morning. And see, yesterday we were doing this particular program in which actually what we are trying to do now, everything from user side, like insertion, deletion, updation, display, search, everything from the user side. And remember, you have to do practice minimum 4 to 5 times, then only you will understand this properly. Otherwise, if you will do it first time, so you will get so many errors, because this is you are going to do for the first time. So assume 3-4 tables, then you do it, and then only you go for the project. It should not be like directly you are doing your project part. Nahin. First you wait, make few programs. When you are completely satisfied that now connectivity is very much clear to you, then only you go for that project. Fine. Okay, so now the next thing is we have done up to insertion. Then we will be discussing delete command. Now see, in delete, again we are assuming that on the basis of SID we wanted to delete the information. So what we will be doing here, only we are going to ask the ID from the user. So S is equal to integer input, and then enter the ID to be deleted. Okay, so user will give any ID, and then I need to write first SQL. Miss, first we are going to ask the information from the user. Once it is taken, now I will write my SQL query. My SQL query will be delete from sports. This is my table name. Then where condition, where SID is equal to %S. Now here's something very different. Value part. Value part, as I said, it has to be in the form of tuple. So I will be writing something like this. You know very well that if a single value is there, it is compulsory to put this comma symbol. Remember this thing, fine? So for single value, I will be writing like this. Now I wanted to execute my query. So for executing my query, I will be writing something like my cursor dot execute. Then in the bracket, first I'm going to pass my SQL query, and second one is the value part. Because this is DML command, so I need to commit also. So mydb dot commit. Okay, so we will check with first this whether it is working properly or not. I say even after this commit, we can print one message. For example, I am writing here print record inserted. These are all actually checks for you so that you will understand. If this message will not come, it means you have done some mistake. For example, see, like here I have written print to insert, and here I have written record inserted successfully. If this message is not going to print, it means my calling is not proper, function calling is not proper. And in the meanwhile, suppose if I'm not getting this value, this statement, then in that particular case, I have done some mistake over here. So therefore, at the end, once your work is done successfully, you can print the statement or the message. For example, here also we are going to print record, this time deleted successfully. Okay, then once the record is deleted, now we will check. Now remember one thing, again and again I'm repeating, you are not going to make complete program and then you are going to debug. No. Make a small part of it and then you check. For example, yesterday we have checked up to insertion, it was working perfectly. Fine. So today again, first we will check. Okay, here I have removed that, so therefore I'm getting the error part. If not exist, and then we need to write the name of the table. Okay, so first we have to check that much part first. Okay, for example, enter choice. Again, I'm going to insert the information, new ID. Chalo, I'm inserting from 5th. Enter name. tennis, then quantity 30, then price 99. Inserted successfully. Display all is not done from my side. So I'll check in MySQL whether it is working perfectly or not. So it is 12 CS and then select asterisk from sports. So you can see this fifth record is inserted and I'm going to delete actually this fifth record only. Fine. So second point was deletion. Enter ID to be deleted 5. See, it is showing that record deleted successfully. We will check this again, deleted or not deleted. So you can see it is also working perfectly. So this is how actually we are going to check everything step by step. Once this is done, then next thing is, now the next thing is we have update. Okay, so for update, now see we are assuming that we will be asking the ID and we will change the quantity part and only quantity part I am changing. Then later on I will explain you how you can change multiple things, fine, because that is something different. By using one function, how you can change multiple things, or for different things you can use different function. So right now we are going to discuss on the basis of ID, we are going to change the only the this thing quantity part, fine, because ultimately different quantities will come, right, in the stock. So again, this I'm copying now. This line will be as it is. So enter ID for updation. Then I need to ask quantity also. So QTY is equal to int input, then enter quantity. Now once this is done, I need to close both the brackets. Then after this, I have to write SQL statement. So SQL statement will be update command, update sports, then set. Now whatever I wanted to set, QTY is equal to %s, where SID is equal to %s. So whatever I wanted to ask from the user has been replaced by %s. Now my value part. Now see, you have to see the sequence. First value is your quantity. Second value is your SID. So in the same manner, you are going to pass to the tuple. Okay, so first value is my QTY. So that I have taken in QTY only. And second value I have taken in S. So S I will be writing like this. Now I need to execute this. So my cursor dot execute, and then I have to pass again my SQL statement comma value part. Again, this is my DML command, so I need to commit this. So I have written here commit and record instead of deleted. I will change the statement updated successfully. Okay, now if I will run this, see, this is what I'm already having. So this second record I'm going to update, and this quantity I'm going to make as 100. Okay, right now it is 60. I will be making this as 100. So enter choice for updation, it is 3. ID is 2 and quantity is 100. Now see, no error over here. We will cross check over here also. So you can see now it is 100. So updation is also done successfully. Then after this next is display. And this is a very common question even for your board practical exam. Remember this thing. This is your connectivity based question and very common for board practical exam. Okay, like what we have done, we have created all 5 functions. No, so like this, any 2 functions can be asked, like insert and display, yeah, delete and display, update and display, something like this. So,
Ma'am,
Hanji.
Ma'am, I'm not getting that. Why you're using percentage s here?
Beta, if you wanted to use any variable, means you are not writing constant value. If you are sure constant value, so you can write constant value. For example, it is 2 value, you know very well. But if you are asking from user and then you have to pass in terms of variable, then you have to write percentage s. Percentage s indicates that this will not come, instead of this something else will be supplied over here. Fine. Clear or not clear? Anshika.
Okay, ma'am. Clear.
ओके, स्टिल आई एम रिपीटिंग वन मोर टाइम. सी, आपने जहां जहां पे भी परसेंटेज एस यूज में ले रखा होगा, इट मीन्स यू हैव गिवन इंस्ट्रक्शन. दिस इज फॉर्मेट स्पेसिफायर. फॉर्मेट स्पेसिफायर जहां पे भी आता है, उसके बदले आप जो भी वैल्यू बाद में पास करोगे, इट विल बी रिप्लेस बाय दैट पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू. ठीक है, या तो आप कांस्टेंट वैल्यू दे दो, लेकिन आपके प्रोग्राम में यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू यूज कांस्टेंट वैल्यू रिपीटेडली. हम पहले से फिक्स नहीं बोल सकते. तो अल्टीमेटली क्या होता है, वैल्यूज विल बी गिवन फ्रॉम द यूजर साइड. इसीलिए हमने बोल रखा है जो भी यूजर इन्फॉर्मेशन देगा, परसेंटेज एस दे दिया, वो बाद में रिप्लेस हो जाएगी. तो बाद में यहाँ पे हमने बताया कि कैसे कैसे, यहाँ पे हमने पूरा टपल बना दिया और फिर माई कर्सर डॉट एग्जीक्यूट में ये तो क्वेरी दे दी और कॉमा देके ये वैल्यू पार्ट दे दिया. अब जितने भी परसेंटेज एस इस एसक्यूएल क्वेरी में थे, वो सारे के सारे इन अ सीक्वेंशियल मैनर इन वैल्यूज से रिप्लेस हो जाएंगे. अच्छा, रिप्लेस होने के बाद में ही वो क्वेरी जाके एग्जीक्यूट होगी. रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, है ना. तो यहां से तो क्या होता है, पाइथन में आपकी पूरी क्वेरी पहले बनती है, देन ओनली इट विल गो टू योर MySQL. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट वी आर हैविंग इज द डिस्प्ले. डिस्प्ले में टू टाइप ऑफ डिस्प्ले इज देयर. फर्स्ट इज टू डिस्प्ले ऑल द रिकॉर्ड्स एंड सेकंड वन is to display on the basis of specific information. Fine. So first we will do display all the records. So in this first, we will not ask anything from the user. Directly we are going to write our SQL query. My SQL query is very simple now this time, that is select asterisk. Select asterisk from sports. Okay. Once this is selected, I have to execute this. My cursor dot execute. Now see, as I told you that here second argument is optional. Second argument is optional, matlab the at least one SQL statement is compulsory. Value part is optional. You are writing or you are not writing. For example, if I am writing here 5 and if I am writing here 1, then there is no need to pass even value over here also, है ना. So value part is optional, but if you have to give, then only you are going to give. Why I am discussing with you this? Because now see here, it is not required to pass the value part. The reason is because it is not required over here. Okay, so once the SQL query is passed, what it will do, it will go and it will bring the records. It will bring the records. Now I have to fetch them. Now the question is how I am going to fetch them. Anyone remembered how to fetch them?
Fetch all. Firstly, execute this my cursor dot fetch all.
Very good. So once that is executed, we will be writing something like this, my cursor dot fetch all. So what this will do, it will fetch all the records. Then when it will fetch all the records, then I need to store it somewhere. So suppose I'm storing in this my result. You can take any name. Okay. Now we have already discussed. Now if I will print this, it is going to print all the information in the form of a list. But again I will print and again I'll show you one more time, because this is what we are doing revision. Fine. Display all. So you can see what it is doing. Display all. It is showing like this. We don't want to see the information in this manner. We wanted to see it in the tabular form. So what we can do, we can run the loop. So for I in my result, because this is nothing but the list now, list of your information. So we can print the value of I over here. So what it is going to do, it is going to print all the information in the next line, but again the problem will be in the form of a tuple. See, I'm showing you all the things again and again, so that you should not have any doubt ki why we have used whatever we are going to use. For example, now you can see it is showing like this, again in the form of a tuple. Now if I want every information separately, you can see 4 informations are there. This is my I of 0 position, I of 1, I of 2 and I of 3. So like this also I can give the values. So instead of I only, I can write here I of 0 matlab first value from the tuple. Then I of 1 means first next value from the tuple. Then I of 2 and then I of 3. Okay, now if I will run this, display all. Now see, once the display all is done, now there is no need to open your MySQL again and again. You can check from here only whether everything is working or not. Then last one we are having over here is the search. Okay, search means again we will ask a particular information from the user and then we will be searching. For example, again I'm going to ask the SID from the user. This only I'm copying and pasting here. Enter ID for ID to search. Okay, then I have to write my SQL query. SQL query is select asterisk from sports. Now see, if I have to search a specific particular information, what should I write over here? Any one of you? In MySQL, how we are writing?
Where clause we are using, ma'am?
Where
Very good. We will be using where clause. So from sports and then where clause we are going to use. Now in where clause, I will be writing my condition. So where SID is equal to again percentage S. This information we will give by the user. So here it will be replaced by S. Now I have to execute this. So my cursor dot execute. Then your SQL comma your value part.
Ma'am, my cursor.
Yes. Okay. Then once this is executed, now see, I will be getting one record. Now see, I'm using the same. But one change will be there because I'm going to get one record. I'm going to write here fetch 1. Okay, fetch 1. And then we are going to print that information. Print the value of my result only. Because see, this time single information will be there. So I can print like this also. We will be checking this also, that how it is going to work. I was having 2 record. Now I'm writing 5th option and I'm going to search for first record. Now you can see how it is showing. So what we can do, we can directly, we know this is now my result of 0, my result of 1, my result of 2 and my result of 3. So what we can do over here only, if we wanted to print something better, so we can write something like this, print, then serial number is equal to, and the value of my result of 0. Okay, like this I can print all the 4 information. And 4. So serial number, then instead of serial number, next information was name. So it is my result of 1. See, this is how you can use these information in your program also. Then quantity. Quantity is equal to, now the next information and last one you were having was the price. So price will be my result of 3. Now if I will run this, only we are making our program or showing our program in a proper manner. Okay, so search 5th information. Then I wanted to search for the first information. You can see that it is showing like this. Now it is your lookout that how much creativity you can do with this. Even you can change the, if you wanted to change the format, you can change the format. Little bit you can show it in the tabular format. So it is your choice that how you are going to use this. Fine. Anyone, any doubt up to here? This is very common program for the connectivity. If you understood these 5 questions, 5 functions mainly, then 90% part of the connectivity is clear to you. 90% be 100%. Now, according to your requirement, you have to change these coding part. Anyone, any doubt? Then you let me know.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, how this value equal to we give this function, how it works?
Which one?
Ma'am, after SQL.
In search?
Yes, ma'am.
See, first you have written your SQL statement. ठीक है, one variable only है ना. This is another variable. In first variable you are passing this SQL query. Second variable, because you have written here 1% s, no, so you are writing the value part. Then both these information you are passing here. It is your choice. Like this you are doing, या फिर you can write like this also. For example, Control X I am doing here. See, basically this function needs 2 information. या फिर इसको डायरेक्टली ऐसे पास कर दो. इट इज योर चॉइस. ठीक है, आप कंफ्यूज हो रहे हो 2 इससे वेरिएबल से, तो यू कैन राइट लाइक दिस. एग्जीक्यूट कराने के लिए फर्स्ट वी हैव टू राइट माई एसक्यूएल क्वेरी, और जितने परसेंटेज एस थे उनको टपल के फॉर्म में बता दिए किससे रिप्लेस होने थे. सो दिस यू हैव गिवन फॉर एग्जीक्यूशन. एग्जीक्यूट होते क्या होगा, एक रिकॉर्ड आएगा वहां से माई एसक्यूएल से, सो यू आर यूजिंग that only, fetching that one record and you are getting it in your Python. कोई चीज MySQL में थी, वहां से आप यहाँ पे लेके आए हो, तो यहाँ पे लाने के बाद में आपको यहाँ के किसी वेरिएबल में स्टोर करना पड़ेगा. फाइन. तो यही चीज हमने यहाँ पे ये चीज करी है. अभी पहले तक में क्या हो रहा था, हम वहीं पे स्टोर कर रहे थे. जैसे हमने अपडेट करा, हमने डिलीट करा, वी वर स्टोरिंग देयर ओनली. हम वहां से कुछ लेके नहीं आ रहे थे. अब क्या कर रहे हो, आप वहां से कुछ लेके आ रहे हो, तो यू हैव टू स्टोर इट समवेयर, है ना. तो आपने क्या करा, वहां से एक रिकॉर्ड को आपने फैच करा. इस क्वेरी की वजह से एक रिकॉर्ड जो आया होगा उसको आपने फैच करा और आपने माई रिजल्ट में स्टोर कर दिया. अब माई रिजल्ट के जितने भी उसके 4 पार्ट्स है, क्योंकि वो टपल था, टपल में 4 वैल्यूज थी, वो चारों की चारों वैल्यूज आपने एक एक करके प्रिंट करवा दी यहाँ पे. सो इफ यू आर राइटिंग लाइक दिस देन ऑल्सो नो प्रॉब्लम. ये बस इसलिए हम लोग नहीं लिखते क्योंकि इसमें क्या होता है, फ्यूचर में यू विल फील लाइक दिस इज मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स कोड. अभी आपको सही लग रहा है, फिर सपोज आप व्हेन यू विल मेक द प्रोजेक्ट एंड ऑल, नो, यू हैव टू डू प्रिंट आउट्स, so that time you will be not able to make printout. So therefore we are always suggesting from the starting to make habit of writing like this. SQL में SQL की क्वेरी डाल दी, वैल्यू पार्ट में वैल्यू पार्ट्स डाल दिए, फिर इन दोनों चीजों को एक एक करके आपने यहाँ पे पास कर दिया. बेटा मेन थिंग इज यू हैव टू डू प्रैक्टिस ऑफ दिस. आप लोग जब तक इसको 3-4 बार आप नहीं करोगे नहीं समझ में आएगा, है ना, क्योंकि दिस इज ऑल टुगेदर डिफरेंट थिंग. अभी तक हमने MySQL सेपरेटली करा, हमने Python सेपरेटली करा. अब हमने क्या कर दिया, वी हैव मिक्स्ड बोथ द थिंग्स नाउ. ठीक है, कि कैसे दोनों कंबाइन कर सकते हैं, कैसे अब हम Python में बैठे बैठे ही हम लोग कैसे MySQL में जा रहे हैं, इन्फॉर्मेशन वहां स्टोर भी कर रहे हैं, अब वहां से इन्फॉर्मेशन लेकर के भी आ रहे हैं, बट वी हैव ओनली दिस मच. Is this is clear or still any doubt? If you have doubt, then you let me know, because this I don't wanted to teach in hurry bari. Therefore, I am going very slowly in this. नहीं तो ये पूरा रिवीजन इसीलिए करवाया था ताकि आपको ये समझ में आए कि कैसे हम लोग क्लब करेंगे सारी चीजें, या जो प्रोग्राम बनेगा कैसे बनेगा. Anyone, any doubt?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Twinkle.
Ma'am, can we change the variable s into any other name?
Your choice. वेरिएबल का नाम बेटा कुछ भी लिख दो.
Okay, ma'am.
Anything means anything. Your choice completely. Any other student, any other doubt? Now see, the very first thing is, I told you to do practice yesterday also, but nobody has sent me the screenshots except 2-3 students, and they were also getting error. So this is what I want, that all of you do practice and share with me the screenshots. नहीं तो बेटा अभी तो आप लोगों को यही नहीं पता कि आपके कंप्यूटर में चलेगा भी या नहीं चलेगा. Many of you don't know, है ना. जब आप इसको चलाना शुरू करोगे ना, then you will understand that there are some problems with the software side also. सो पहले वो सारी चीजें क्लियर कर लो ताकि उसके बाद में आप प्रैक्टिस कर सको, प्रैक्टिस में आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं जाए। फाइन। सो टुडे ऑल ऑफ यू ट्राई टू मेक दिस कंप्लीट प्रोग्राम। ऐसा का ऐसा एक प्रोग्राम आप लोगों को बाद में प्रैक्टिकल फाइल में भी बनाना है। सो देयरफॉर यू मस्ट नो हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू डू दिस। ठीक है, एक बार आपने ये बना लिया, देन टुमारो आई विल गिव यू अनदर प्रोग्राम फॉर डूइंग प्रैक्टिस। एक बार तो आप एज इट इज इसको देख करके बना लो, अगली बार आप कोशिश करना बिना देखे बनाने की, है ना, देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड। इज दिस इज क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू? Okay, then do the practice and then show it to me, share the screen of this with me. Fine. Okay, then good day all of you.